Hello and welcome back to Football Daily. With the summer transfer window fast approaching, we've decided to profile an XI of potential massive moves. Here we go. Goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. In the 2018 summer transfer window, it looked like Real Madrid had finally given up chasing David de Gea when Thibaut Courtois swapped Stamford Bridge for the Bernabeu to the tune of £35 million. However, not even 12 months on from his return to Madrid, and it looks like Zidane is preparing to axe the Belgian stopper as he reignites interest in David de Gea. Reports that de Gea is refusing to pen a new deal at Old Trafford and demanding £400,000 a week have sent the rumour mill spinning. This spells bad news for Courtois, who struggled in La Liga this term. The 26-year-old has been a victim of an underperforming Real Madrid this season, making just 2.3 saves per 90 in the league and keeping just 10 clean sheets in 32 games across all competitions. One of Zidane's first moves as he returned to Real's dugout was to reinstate Keylor Navas in between the sticks, paving the way for Courtois' exit this summer. Linked with a headlining swap to Man United, it looked like the former Blues keeper could be heading back to the Premier League as Madrid hoped to use him as leverage in finally capturing David de Gea. Defender, fans' choice. We've left selection at right back down to you. Rumours are suggesting that Aaron Wan-Bissaka won't be staying at Crystal Palace, with a number of big clubs interested in the right back, including the Red Devils. With Ollie at the wheel, United are also reportedly looking at João Cancelo, who is impressed at Juve. But who do you think is most likely to be filling in at Old Trafford next season? Have your say in the comments below. Defender, Dayot Upamecano. RB Leipzig have the youngest squad in the Bundesliga this year, and their youngest top-flight debutant remains centre-back Dayot Upamecano, who joined the Red Bulls in 2017 after a year at their sister club in Salzburg. The Frenchman is yet to be called up by his country, but has over 40 Bundesliga appearances to his name and another 6 in the Champions League. Perhaps not that many, but at the time of writing, just one fewer than Matthias de Ligt. Playing in defence for Leipzig is a difficult task for anyone, let alone a 20-year-old with the club's high-pressing style often leaving huge spaces to cover. But Upamecano's speed and decision-making make him a perfect fit for the system. When he attempts a tackle, he wins the ball over 80% of the time and is 7th in Europe among under-23s for interceptions per match, showing a mature reading of the game and helping Leipzig to the second-best defensive record in the Bully. An aerial powerhouse too, boasting a 64% win rate with his head, Upamecano has, like every other player, been linked with Man United, but we think he'd be a great fit at Arsenal, both strengthening and rejuvenating a shaky defence. Not to mention he'd be more affordable than our next centre-half. Defender, Samuel Umtiti. Barcelona and Ajax share a footballing philosophy and, according to reports, a squad, as Barcelona are hoping that Matthias de Ligt will be joining Frankie de Jong in Blaugrana stripes next season. Likely to cost in a similar region as his teammate, the signing of de Ligt suggests that some of the extra weight in Barcelona will have to be shifted. So far in the 18-19 campaign, the World Cup winning Samuel Umtiti has notched up just 9 La Liga starts, with an injured knee keeping him on the sidelines for a total of 126 days. In the meantime, Clement Lenglet and Gerard Piqué have cemented themselves in front of the Frenchman in the centre-back pecking order. So should de Ligt arrive in Catalonia, it looks like Umtiti will be the collateral damage. Desperately in search for some quality in defence, reports are claiming that Unai Emery's Arsenal are hoping to find a way to sign the 25-year-old this summer. However, with Man United also looking to bolster their backline, competition for his signature could be tough, with rumours reporting a hefty price tag of £60 million around his neck. Defender, David Alaba. Another summer, another rumour of David Alaba looking for a way out of Bayern Munich. But this time, after the club record €80 million signing of Lucas Hernandez, the Austrian could really be on his way, with the player himself talking up a move to Barcelona, Real Madrid or Arsenal, who he supported as a child. Signing the 26-year-old would be a serious coup for any side, especially as he can feature in central midfield at number 10 or on the left side of a back three. And though his stock has fallen since Bayern's treble back in 2012-13, he remains a quality all-round fullback. At his best, the 7-time Bundesliga winner was putting up nearly 5 tackles and interceptions per 90, outrageous in a possession-heavy team, and he has routinely created 1.5 chances a match. Strong output from the flank. Rarely beaten on the dribble, his pace and experience would make him the ideal replacement for Jordi Alba or Marcelo, and an enormous upgrade on Nacho Monreal or Sead Kolasinac. Though he would surely command a huge fee and wages, Alaba is a versatile star with years left at the highest level. In a market where Ben Chilwell is expected to cost €50 million, €20 million more for Alaba seems like a worthwhile investment. Midfield, Thorgan Hazard. With Man United and Paris Saint-Germain reportedly battling for the €100 million signing of Jadon Sancho this summer, Borussia Dortmund could again be looking to replace a superstar in 2019. And the German press think that Borussia Mönchengladbach's Thorgan Hazard will be the Englishman's heir on the right wing, after following up his 15 goal and assist season last year with 18 contributions so far this campaign. That means that Hazard has gone from a goal involvement every 196 minutes to one every 126 minutes, an improvement predicted by expected goals, which said the wide man underperformed by around 6 last season. He's taken or created 34% of Gladbach's shots to date, and his dribble rate has also drastically improved, from 43% success in 17-18 to 59% this year. And the 26-year-old has even helped out on the defensive end, making around 2 tackles and interceptions per game as his team chases a Champions League place. Gladbach could be in for an exciting summer, with RB Salzburg's highly rated manager Marco Rose linked with a switch to Die Fohlen. But the promise of big wages and silverware at the Westfalenstadion would surely turn Hazard's head. It's time to finally step out of Eden's shadow. Midfield Rodri. Last year we flagged up Rodri as a possible signing of the season after his 20 million switch to Atletico Madrid. And 12 months on, the Spaniard can make 2019's version of the list after an excellent maiden campaign with the Los Rojiblancos. Man United, Man City and Bayern Munich are all chasing the 22-year-old, who would be expected to fetch his buyout clause of €70 million, or even more if Simeone can start an auction. The youngster has made around 5 tackles and interceptions a game this season, with only Thomas Partey winning the ball more often. And he also ranks top of the squad for passing accuracy with over 90% and second for passes completed per game. While Koke only succeeds with 58% of his long balls, Rodri finds the target with 76% of his, making it unsurprising that Pep Guardiola apparently considers him the ideal heir to Fernandinho. With 5 caps for his country in the last year, the Atleti Academy graduate has broken into arguably the most stacked midfield in world football. And at just 9 months older than the equally highly rated Ruben Neves, he seems destined to spend the next decade at the very top of the game. Whether that's in red, blue or stripes remains to be seen. Midfield, Youri Tielemans. Ahead of the summer transfer window, Youri Tielemans, who is currently on loan at Leicester from Monaco, has admitted that he doesn't know where he will be playing next season. The 21-year-old has cast his future into doubt, though, after admitting he feels good at Leicester but he does have other options. Since making his debut in February, Tielemans has scored twice and provided 3 assists in the league alone, catching the eye of other Premier League clubs. Brendan Rodgers is keen to make the move permanent, reportedly willing to spend £40 million to keep him in the Midlands. However, the midfielder might have more glamorous options on the table by June. Much like everyone else in this squad and the majority of players in the game, Tielemans has been connected to Man United. Lacking in the centre of the park, Tottenham have also reportedly been interested in the midfielder. However, with 2 consecutive windows without spending a penny, a brand new stadium and Pochettino working miracles in North London, it's hard to believe that Spurs will spend big this summer. Midfield, Philippe Coutinho. Just over a year ago, Barcelona coughed up a huge £135 million to prize Philippe Coutinho out of Jurgen Klopp's clutches. Just a quick note before this video continues, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button on Football Daily and that notification button to never miss a video. While the Reds reinvested the cash in a Virgil van Dijk-shaped bridge to Man City, it's safe to say the Blaugrana hasn't received value for money. Since transferring to Catalonia, Coutinho has contributed to just 20 goals, netting 13 times and assisting 7. With his average goal involvement covering every 155 minutes, only 10 minutes more productive than Everton's Gylfi Sigurdsson. The 2018-19 campaign has been one for the Brazilian to forget. More than a third of his league appearances have come off the bench, and he hasn't even been productive when called upon, offering only 1 goal as a sub. And his 2 La Liga assists portrays his least creative season since 2012. Considering the acquisition of Frankie de Jong, hopeful signing of De Ligt, and the hunt for a Luis Suarez replacement, and it's looking like Barcelona might want to cash in on their €140 million man, who hasn't quite merged with Valverde's conservative game plan. However, the price tag doesn't make sense for many possible suitors, with PSG and Man United most likely to offer Coutinho an escape from his Spanish nightmare. Forward, Sebastian Hala. Lukovitch has been making headlines over in Germany this season, after joining Eintracht Frankfurt from Benfica and momentarily beating Robert Lewandowski to the top of the Bundesliga scoring charts earlier this season. However, going slightly more under the radar is Jovic's strike partner Sebastian Hala. With 14 goals and 9 assists so far in the league, he is 6th and 4th respectively on the creativity leaderboards. The forward has poured petrol over the transfer gossip, coyly responding maybe never, maybe in 2 months, when quizzed on a possible move to the Premier League by a German newspaper. It's understood that Newcastle United have been eyeing up Hala since January. However, a move to Jordiland will offer a potential relegation battle next season, instead of the Europa League standard he is currently enjoying in Germany. Unless a more glitzy club shows interest, it might be difficult to encourage him over the North Sea. Forward, Samuel Chukwueze. Still in his very first season with Villarreal's senior side, Samuel Chukwueze came through the Yellow Submarines Academy and has established himself as a regular as the club struggle against relegation from La Liga. The Nigerian will only turn 20 at the end of the campaign, but has still contributed 4 goals and 2 assists in 12 starts, with half of those involvements coming against Barcelona and Real Madrid. Expected goals predicts that the performances are likely to continue, with about the same predicted contribution per 90 minutes as Aaron Ramsey, Dele Alli and Marco Asensio, and Chukwueze is also blessed with supreme speed and balance, completing around 2.5 dribbles a game. Meanwhile, his link-up play suggests that he could comfortably take the step up to a super club, with some expected passing models indicating that he completes difficult passes at a much higher level than the average player. Though extremely left-footed, Chukwueze's usual starting point on the right flank allows him to cut inside and cause mayhem, and he lacks the wastefulness and lack of technique common in youngsters. With Lille reportedly seeking €70 million for Nicolas Pepe, it's no wonder that Arsenal, Bayern Munich and Atletico are all considering Chukwueze as an alternative. So that was our XI of massive transfers that could happen this summer. What did you guys think of the list? Did we miss any out? Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to Football Daily, that notification button so you never miss a video, and I'll see you next time. See ya!